Hello investors, traders, and Market Club members everywhere. Adam Hewison here, co-founder of Market Club with your midday update for Wednesday, the 26th of February. Well, the first market we're covering today is gold. Gold has had a really good run. Very happy with the run we've had in that and seen in the market. And maybe we're running out of gas here. We were looking at this market to hit 1340, 1350 area, and we've certainly achieved that goal. Now here's what we're looking at today, and that is we're seeing what we consider to be a negative engulfing line. This action here, this candle, is engulfing the previous candle, and it's normally a bearish indicator. You can see last one was right here, and the market did drop down. That's approximately about $30 or $40. Two things you want to look at. One is tomorrow, if the market does close lower, then that would be a sign that we do have a top in place. And the second one is to look at these parabolics that are coming in. Now the market comes in today, the parabolic right around, we come in today on the parabolic 1317, so it's 1325. Tomorrow it'll be a little bit higher, so watch that parabolic very closely for a signal to maybe exit some positions, take some profits on this position. We've been long, as you know, from the 1246 level. We've had a really nice run up here to the highs that we saw today at 1245.50, almost $100. And so it's not unusual for a market to have some sort of two-way street on the downside. Moving on to crude oil. Crude oil, a little bit toppy here. We're seeing something that we want to be careful about. Really, it's very overbought, and I would not be too enthusiastic about getting into crude oil right now. This is certainly not a great thing for the economy either, so that's something to weigh in the back of your mind. This is the United States natural gas, negative engulfing line. We did actually close lower for the day. This is a couple of days ago. We took this place. This is on the 24th, and you can see here we've seen a pullback. So I think a little bit concerning about that is not just the negative engulfing line, which we saw here as well, but also what we consider to be a bearish divergence. So you've seen prices actually go higher, like here, and you've seen the divergence, this go lower. So that's not a good sign, indicating the market's running out of gas. And maybe it's just because of maybe there's spring weather coming somewhere along the line here in the East Coast. It doesn't seem like that way today, but maybe that's what it is. But generally speaking, this is not necessarily a good sign, this divergence we're seeing here, plus this negative engulfing line right here. So pay close attention to that and maybe concentrate on these little parabolics that are coming in. Next market is the Eurodollar. We have both a weekly and monthly higher. The daily is negative, however. That's indicating a potential pullback, which we're seeing more today. And you can see that the parabolic just clicked in today, indicating we see probably more of a defensive nature. This market has been very tricky this year. If you look at the market since January, really hasn't gone anywhere to speak of. We've just issued a new video on short-term aggressive trading in Forex, especially particularly the euro, and you can see how we did. Actually, we made money, but it's been a tough market because there's been no big trends. Looking at the Dow seems to be getting, I don't know, it just seems it's disconnected from the NASDAQ and also from the S&P 500. Hasn't made a new high. It seems to be wanting to roll over for some reason. I don't know why. It just doesn't give me a real enthusiastic. It just seems like it's just running out of gas. You see, these are very too tight little days. I think the least thing could upset the apple cart here, and we could see this market come back down and have some sort of a correction. But that is certainly, with the monthly being negative right here, the weekly is positive, indicating that we're in a trading range, so it's possible we could see a further pullback. On the S&P 500, much the same there. We did make new highs, but we really haven't done that on the other indicators that we follow, and that is this indicator, the RSI. You can see it really, if you just draw a line here, you can see it's actually getting lower, and the prices actually went higher. So that's not a good sign. The other sign to look at here, in my opinion, let me just take this off the screen, and that's this signal here. So you see the momentum's losing on the gray column chart right there, and that's the MACD. Now the market that's been driving everything has been, of course, the NASDAQ with Tesla and Netflix and a couple of other big stocks. That's performing well today, new high ground. So as I say, you have this sort of disconnect between the Dow and the NASDAQ and the S&P. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but by all means pay close attention to these markets because they're not going to be a one-way street forever, that's for sure. Now moving on to the stock Tesla. We were looking for this market to go to the 250, 270 level. We're certainly there. On my appearance on CNBC on Cash Call on the 13th of February, which is right here, and this day right here, we indicated that we were very bullish on Tesla. We expected it to go higher, and we had a very nice run up in this market. You can see the video online. Next market was Netflix, pretty much the same pattern there. We were very bullish on Netflix starting around the 13th, and of course it's moved up higher. We still think it can go higher. It's just been a one-way street. It's just finished watching the House of Cards. Not so happy with the second season, but the first season was very good, and that was a Netflix exclusive. The other stock we talked about on Cash Call was the stock NVIDIA that came out of a new Integra chip. It sort of hasn't gone anywhere to speak of. We talked about it on the 13th, and which is right this day right here. So it's gone up a little bit, but not a traumatic amount. But certainly it looks like the trend is still higher, plus 90, indicating a higher trend. Hey, this is Adam Hewis, and I hope you enjoyed this short video and short update on the markets. And the question is, has Tesla run out of gas? We'll see you in a few days. Have a great trading day, everyone.
You can find Adam Hewison as a regular contributor on Bloomberg, Business News Network, CNBC, and Fox Business News.